Hey, it's me again, and um, I'm. I can check real quick. It is Monday, December 2nd. It's my first December video. I'm kind of excited about that. When I first started making these videos, it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna give it a try. But um, I actually kind of like doing it, and as I said in some of my previous videos, I don't know if I actually uploaded those or not, but at the very beginning, I talked about how I was using videos as more like a vlog to kind of just like get everything out there instead of journaling because when I first started this, I just started taking meds for depression. Um, and I was in a really, really dark place. So um, I've come quite a ways since that originally happened. Um, but I think I'm going to keep making the videos because they're less time consuming than writing all my stuff down, even though some of these are quite long videos. Um, it's just easier and less time consuming for me. So, and I don't know. I just figured if there's one person out there that might watch one of these and just like maybe find a little aid from it or realize that they're not alone in their struggles, then I think it's worth it, even if it's just one person. So, um, here goes nothing. First of all, Christmas tree. um, that went up a couple days after Thanksgiving, um, Saturday, I believe. Saturday? Yeah, I think it was Saturday. So that happened. Um, I love Christmas trees. They're so much fun. Um, this is actually the first fake tree I've ever had. We're not allowed to have real trees in the apartment building, so my girlfriend's mom had a tree, an older tree that she let us have, and we were like, hell yeah, let's go for it. So we took it. We had a mini friendly debate about colored lights or white lights. I am a white light purist for Christmas trees. It's just what I grew up with, really, and I think it looks classic and beautiful. But I will say, um, I think our tree looks pretty damn good. So she won that one, but um, I'm glad it's colored. It actually looks pretty cool in our apartment here. So actually, this is also a really tall tree as well. I've never had a tree this tall. Um, I'm 5'6", and that's how tall the tree is. So um, it's pretty big. I think it's 9 foot. I'm not positive, but it is the largest tree I have ever had in my life. So there's that, which is kind of cool. Um, I'm glad we have like the vaulted ceilings here because otherwise it would not fit with our normal ceilings. Um, so yeah, we actually have a couple more ornaments. You can see them hiding out over here. Um, it looks messy. I swear it's not actually that messy. Well, it is messy, but not as messy as it looks. Um, so yeah, we have a couple smaller ornaments, and we have some candy canes, which I'm really excited about. I put one on the tree right there because I like candy canes and I think they look cool on trees. I wanted to do some cranberry garland, but then I remembered the last time I tried doing that, I nearly stabbed the entire way through my thumb. So that's not happening right now. So basically, what I wanted to talk about today was looking at old photos of myself, which, to be completely honest, I found to be quite hard. So last night, oh, before I do this, quick mentions. Thanksgiving went pretty well. I didn't end up talking to my mom. She didn't really want to talk to me at all, and I was like, I'm not gonna push it. So I stayed with my mom and my sister on Thursday night, and then I took my sister Black Friday shopping because she's the exact opposite of me, and she loves Black Friday shopping. So we did that. It was pretty crazy. not my favorite thing to do, but it makes her happy and I like seeing her happy. So that's what we did. And other person that makes some of these videos, I don't know if any of hers are public, but she went with us as well as along with one of my other friends, my roommate that I left at school. I got to see those two, and then after all the shopping, my friends and I went out for breakfast along with one of my friend's parents, um, and her dad actually paid, which was really cool. So yeah, that went well. And then Friday and nope, I'm getting my days all mixed up. Saturday and Sunday, we got a huge snowstorm and we got snowed in. It actually wasn't that much snow, it was a lot more rain. So it rained mostly Saturday, and that wasn't good because it was like freezing rain. So we got a layer of ice underneath about a foot of snow. So that was my weekend. We actually had a lot of fun just watching movies and decorating the tree and just doing fun stuff. Um, so that happened. Anyway, back to the topic of this video, which is looking at old pictures of myself. Um, so yesterday, actually, last night, I don't know why, but this like old insecurity of mine just popped into my head, and it was one that I haven't had in quite a while, and it was um, something my eating disorder used to trick me into thinking, which was you'd be happier if you were skinny, and I hate that because happiness and value does not come from your size. Like it comes from who you are as a person and everything that has led up, like all the factors in your life and everything that's brought you to where you are in this moment. And that's what determines if you're happy or not. And if you're like your ability to like let go of things and experience joy, um, many mental factors too. Like for a while, what made me determine that I had to go on meds for my depression was I literally could not experience joy anymore, even though I could tell that things were pretty much lined up in my life and I was supposed to be in a good place. I just couldn't feel happy anymore. And I was crying all the time. Well, that was with this last round of depression. I've had other ones where I just haven't felt anything at all. That's different. But this time I could not feel any happiness. There'd be like small moments where I'd like feel happy, but I wouldn't actually be happy. If that makes sense. It was more like a fleeting thought rather than a state that would like persist for a few hours or anything. Um, so I had the whole you'd be happier if you're skinny, and then I found myself looking through old pictures of myself that I took when I was disordered. Um, and they're pictures that I wish I have deleted, and I deleted the worst ones. Um, I'm not going to actually share in detail what the worst ones were because I don't want people knowing any of that, but the ones that stuck in my head as the very worst parts of my disorder, they're they're long in the garbage. That being said, I did email myself some photos when I was deleting a lot of them, so I have a couple remaining, just like a handful, maybe like a dozen pictures. And those were the ones that I ended up scrolling through last night. And it was kind of hard because I was looking at them and it was like I wasn't seeing myself, I was seeing this other person. And I looked back and what hit me was I realized that in those photos, I was not happy. My brain was like, oh, if you're skinny again, you'd be happy. Let's go look at these pictures and we're going to try to trigger something and make us go spiraling back, lose a bunch of weight, or become bulimic again. But like that was my brain's way of trying to trick me into thinking I'd be happy. But I was looking at these pictures and I was like, I am not happy in any of those pictures. So basically, what happened is I was just looking through them, and I'll actually show you one of them right now. This picture is not bad or good in any way. It is right before I got to one of the lowest points of my eating disorder, which was my freshman year of college, or first year of college, whatever you want to call it. Um, Basically, the transition kind of hit me hard, and I was just in a bad place mentally. And the easiest way to take care of that pain was control over what I was eating and stuff. And so this is when I started losing weight. Not my smallest, not my largest. It's just a picture right before I really tanked. And this one kind of triggered me because in this specific photo, I do have a thigh gap. I'm also a fair amount heavier now. Not saying that I don't enjoy the size that I'm at. This is where my body is happy. This is where I find happiness. So I'm content now where I am. Um, but seeing these pictures, I was like, I can't believe I ever was that small, and that's not even my smallest. I'm like, it's just blowing my mind. And what makes me, what makes it even worse, kind of, is that in this picture, um, what happened after these pictures wasn't even the worst. The most sick I've ever been was during a particularly bulimic spell, which happened after I gained back weight from the aftermath of these pictures. So this picture will be like, I had 5 or 6 months. That's when I got really bad. Um, then I had maybe 4 months after that, and that was my worst time. Um, so I'm just gonna quickly flash it to prove I'm not lying. There is actually a picture. This is me, freshman year of college, first year, whatever. So yeah, not my proudest moment. And then afterwards, I was like, I have to get out of this thinking that something was better. So I'm going to show you a picture where I was actually happy. Uh, this was at my job this last summer. I was a research assistant, and I was studying psychoneuroimmunology, which is a kind of neurology. Um, Not neurology, neuroscience. I don't know why I said neurology. Um, it's kind of neuroscience. I'm interested in neuroscience, and that's what I hope I'm pursuing in the future when I go back to school. But yeah, here's me in the lab coat. I actually have a picture somewhere with rats. I worked with rats this summer. I wonder if I can find that quick. I can't. But anyway, that was one of my happier times. That's before stuff went south this summer. But that looking at that photo made me realize where my happiness actually was. Um, Happiness does not pertain to this at all. Um, and it just makes me feel good knowing that I'm comfortable in my own skin now. It's taken me a really long time to get here. And I finally did it. I did not think this was possible. I've been in recovery for, actually, I've been attempting recovery for quite a few years. I started taking it seriously 2 years ago, and then I actually formally started recovering on my birthday last year. So it's been a year and 2 months of a really, 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 really hard struggle. I relapsed a few times. The worst one was in January of last year, but I made it through. um, and I like where I am now. I'm starting to figure out what happiness is again, and I never thought that was possible. Matter of fact, I'm going to delete these photos right now because there's nothing but a bad past linked to this photo. it can be triggering it sometimes, and nothing good comes from it. So yeah, this is going in the garbage. um, I deleted the email last night, actually. I screenshotted that, that's why I had it. It's gone. And it's freeing knowing that I'm finally able to put that part of my past behind me and move on and allow myself to experience happiness and joy and just freedom. Um, it's a run. I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but it's really freeing. Um, so yeah, uh, that's pretty much what I have to talk about today. Um, so I feel like there's something else I wanted to touch on. I might film another video if I remember what the heck it was, but that's it for me today. Oh, wait, no, I do remember what it was. Um, Looking at those photos, all the photos that I had of me at my not low weight, but not high weight either, like the picture I just showed you, um, those photos, I was always wearing tighter clothing, but I never actually wore tight clothing. I was baggy clothing all the way. And I don't know why that was. You'd think being smaller, I'd kind of want to like show it off or whatever. I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't want people to think that was okay. Um, but just, I don't know. I feel more comfortable wearing what I want to wear now. And the fact that I'm wearing this baggy sweatshirt, it's actually my girlfriend's sweatshirt, but it's really soft and it's a hoodie. I love hoodies. But the fact that I'm wearing this now by choice rather than fear out of my body, that's also freeing. And I'm wearing these awesome, I don't know, they're not like skinny jeans. You can't really see it. I'm not that flexible this way. Um, these, here, my awesome red pants. Um, I love these things. And even though they're tight, I wear them because I want to and because I feel good wearing them, not because I'm trying to like make my wow, I can't talk today apparently either, but not because I want to make myself feel ashamed or feel like I should be hiding under something. I wear it because I want to and I feel good with it. So um, I guess that was the small comment I wanted to make. I'm not sure how that really tied in, but there it is. um, anyway, so yeah, sorry this is kind of a long video, but thanks for bearing with me, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if Christmas is your thing, I hope you get to put up one of these lovely trees soon. I've been watching it while I've been filming this video. I love trees. They're beautiful. Um, Otherwise, any kind of holiday decorations, or even just like seasonal decorations, if you're not religious at all. I don't know why I said that. I guess I'm not really that religious, but I still like Christmas trees. So, I don't know. Do your thing. Do what makes you happy. If that means Christmas decorations, so be it. If that means holiday decorations, go for it. If that means just keeping your house nice or keeping your house however you feel most comfortable, do it because we should all be happy. So, have a good rest of your day. See you later. Bye.